Lynn was the epitome of elegance and grace. She was a really, really good friend.
I met Lynn when I moved next door to her, and we became fast friends. We had children exactly the same ages.
And Lynn came to the salon the first time because she wanted me to give her a Farrah faucet. And there was not too many women who looked as good as Lynn did with a Farrah. So, you know, she did.
She was diagnosed with breast cancer 6 months before I was. And we went through those first couple of years together. Sort of learned to really appreciate the value of a good day when you wake up.
I took Lynn for her chemotherapy sessions, her doctor sessions. I did take her when she picked out her first wig. I took her shopping. I went through every step.
Lynn was the first person that I knew that was affected with breast cancer. I didn't know Charlene at the time, and it was just crazy. I mean, it didn't make any sense. No one knew really how to handle it or what to do about it. I think that's why we were all so saddened to lose this wonderful friend who was a wonderful mother, a wonderful wife, and just a best friend.
My last conversation with her about 10 days before she passed away, she took my hands and she said, "Charlene, I need you to do me a favor." She said, "I want you to promise me that our daughters will never go through what you and I have gone through."
After Lynn passed away, we were all at the Shiva at Yale and Lynn's house. We couldn't believe this happened to a 39-year-old girl. I mean, we were all stunned. And I think, if the group agrees, we all decided then and there to do something.
I believe it's a generic term now. When you say Lynn Sage in the city of Chicago, everybody knows it's breast care, breast health. It's the place to have all of those things.
Since the recession, the government has cut down a tremendous amount of funding. And to know that we can give money to a cause and to something that most likely there isn't as much fund as it used to be. And really without research, then we stop, then we go backward.
Think of all the fellows that we've funded over the years. They are saving people because we helped fund them during their training process.
I think the strength of an organization, it's not just when the founding people are there. Once you have a next generation, they do not just want to thank this woman, but it's really become a cause.
Our children are now the next generation of people that are out there fundraising, that are part of this organization, and it's very special that all of us have children that are still involved.
We have a board of lawyers and doctors and judges and investment bankers and realtors, and just a board of professionals that know how to carry on the next generation.
All the women who get to sit and make a Thanksgiving dinner, who blow out a candle on a grandchild's birthday cake, who get to buy a wedding dress for their daughter, all these people who might not be here if it were not for the work of 17 people 30 years ago and over 100 people now.
Do you know what? I don't believe anybody sitting here today ever thought at Lynn and Yale's house that night at the Shiva what was going to be and what was to come.
30 years
We had no idea.
$30
All we were doing
later.
Right.
And
we were scared. We wanted to do something. We didn't care what it was. We wanted to do something.
We had no idea what we had going on inside of us.
Right. But in the end, I believe, because of what we really do, what our money really goes to, we're going to end up finding that one little thing that will make this go away forever.
If I had one word to describe this organization, it would be family.
I would say the word hope would come right away to the surface.
It would be the legacy of my children.
The one word would be care.
I think it would be heart.
I would say the future.